What's going on, everybody? My gamer tag is Kattle Prod, and today we're going to be looking at the TDS Reaper. This is one of, if not my current favorite ship in the game, and after today's replay, you're going to see why. This thing's a monster. Let's look at its modules here. Not a whole lot you can upgrade. You have your main gun. It's 4 forward-firing cannons. It has more or less 360-degree coverage, but you really want to use this thing attacking the enemy head-on and using the most out of that and your scythe beam. The scythe beam, it inflicts like small amounts of damage, but basically you want to use it at medium range to try to get the most out of the beam. The longer the beam's on the enemy, the more damage you'll do. And it says down there, I'm just reading this now, bizarre side effect of the beam is that it delivers a large damage payload at extreme range that has a negative effect that not as many beams hit the armor. I mean, the weapon can be used to deliver damage at extreme ranges. Okay, well, did not know that. Apparently you can use that thing at extreme range. It's interesting. I'm gonna have to test that out later. It has missiles as well. A shroud, which is a shield that's deployed on the port and starboard side of the ship. Nothing will get through the shield. No damage will go through the shield, and no heals. No, what's the word I'm looking for? None of the special abilities that all the ships have. Nothing gets through the shroud. Keep that in mind. There's fighters as well that it can deploy, which is always nice. And yeah, it has a pretty powerful engine. This thing is really quick. Same with the Corvette. I'm really leaning towards the Titan defense ships as probably some of my favorite ships to play as in the game. It's a big refresher over the slow, cumbersome flagship that I've been grinding out for the past couple days. So let's go ahead and jump into the replay, and I'll give you a little story about what's going on here. So in the pre-match loading screen, everybody except for one dude switched their ship to the Reaper. So we have I think it's 5 or 6 Reapers and 1 Hunter versus a hodgepodge collection of ships on the enemy side. And it's going to be glorious. It's going to be absolutely glorious. Most of the battle, we're pretty much rolling together in a pack of 2 or 3 of them. And we just hit the enemy 2 or 3 at a time, and it's just fantastic. You see down there in the chat, I dropped the YouTube address because I told them during the loading screen, I was like, oh my god, 5 Reapers, I'm definitely making a YouTube video out of this one. So right off the bat, first engagement of the game, it's me and Blind and his Reaper heading up here to engage this enemy Corvette. I'm trying to focus my fire on this guy, but unfortunately not closing fast enough here, and I'm starting to take fire from 2 other ships. I'm also been having issues with my mouse, so I'm having some difficulty actually keeping my crosshair on target. But as you can see, there's 3, maybe 4 enemy ships now. I'm being, I don't know what the world's happened to me. I don't know if I'm been stunned or something. You can see all the lightning bolts coming off of me. Not exactly sure what that special ability is, but didn't last too long in that opening engagement there. A short time later, we're back out in the same territory again, taking advantage of the cinematic mode here. Isn't it beautiful? Eventually I'll want to start playing battles without having the HUD on there at all, so that everything looks cinematic, but that'll be for a later day. So I'm capturing a point here, and I'm watching this battle take place down there at the main base for this zone. Blind scoring a kill, it looks like. And looks like we got another Reaper, Explicit, with his Reaper. It looks like he's all alone down there. I don't know if I'm going to be much help, because by the time I get down there, he's going to be dead. We have Thor, he's in the Corvette. Okay, Jingles. Thor's in a Corvette, I believe. There's a sniper, and there's something else down there. I don't fancy my odds. Ooh, jeez. Almost colliding with an asteroid there. But I don't fancy my odds, so I'm going to try and swing up here and go down the flank. Yep, the sniper's already noticed me. The Corvette has clearly noticed me. You can see the pink tracers coming in. And this ship really is gorgeous now that we have some time to look at it. Just nice sleek lines, plenty of engines on the back to give this thing a nice big old fat ass. And this is probably one of the more pretty ships in the game. Opening salvo on that Corvette with my missiles completely missed. And I have somebody backing me up here. I think it's the Hunter. I'm not sure. But I'm going to engage Thor here in that, that Corvette. I need to make sure I drop him before anybody else. Try not to overextend myself here as I pick up my first kill there on Thor. I don't want to head over that asteroid all by myself. I want to make sure I have some backup with me here. We have a frigate, I believe that is, dropping some mines down there. And might be biting off a little bit more than I can chew. This is not a good angle of attack. I do have an angle on him, but I can't deploy all of my main guns. Now I can. You can see the DPS just tick up faster and faster and faster, but he deploys his screen, and he's going to keep that thing in my direction. There's nothing I can do now. All my shots are just bouncing off of that shield. I deployed my shield just in a nick of time. Looks like I caught some fire there on my flank. I guess the Corvette's back. I'm not sure, but I'm now being engaged by 3 ships, and there ain't a damn thing I can do now. If I were to try to jump out, I would just get killed even faster. So I glitch die. I don't know what the hell that is there. It is an alpha test after all. Short time later, I jump back to that sector and get some sweet, sweet revenge on Poxer, and I believe that was the Corvette. Just blowing him out of the sky, or that's a bad analogy, blowing him out of the vacuum of space as soon as I jumped into the system. I'm rushing here to some clown. I'm rushing over here to him to try to help him, to try to finish off this flagship before it's too late, but he's taking damage way too quickly. Some clown gets taken out by Timber Swordsman and his flagship. And really, there's nothing that clown could have really done about that. He could have maybe went over the asteroid to get out of there, but he was already committed. And as I'm committed now, look how fast that DPS is ticking up. If you hit them with a full spread of missiles and close on them quickly with your main guns, you will just rip apart a flagship. Here's Timber Swordsman again. He must have respawned in the length of time it took me to reach the other end of the zone. Hitting him with the Scythe Beam, but unfortunately not able to either. I guess I'm not getting all my cannons on him, I'm not sure. But it doesn't look like he's taking damage as quickly as I would like him to, and I'm taking a bunch of damage now. I'm well within his range for his flak guns, and it looks like that frigate is back as well, hitting me with his beam laser. So far, 3 and 3, not bad. 1 capture, Blind and Explicit. I didn't get their names there, but following Blind right now, and there's some clown and Explicit. So Blind, Explicit, and some clown are the other 3 in the Reapers, and Seth is in the Hunter. I want to make sure I get these guys' names right, because eventually I want to start trying to show some of the teamwork that my team does throughout these battles that I play here in Fractured Space. So here's a good look at those shroud shields. I got incoming missiles and not a single tick of damage. I love it. And he's getting the hell out of here. There's no way that sniper is going to do anything against me in close combat there. So we captured the point. This is our first jump into enemy territory here. Oh, we got a enemy coming in there just as we were jumping out. So he's going to capture that point. We need to do as much damage as we can and get out of here. Taking fire from the frigate, I deployed my shields, Scythe the sniper, and trying to close the distance as quick as I can. He's shielded now. I'm not sure. That must have been an ability from the frigate. Frigate must have cast a shield bubble over there for the sniper. I'm now taking hits, my shroud's worn off, and I got missiles incoming, my point defenses are down. Yeah. Explicit now, moving around the flank here, trying to get some base capture points in, it looks like. No idea what all that little pew-pewing was there. Fighter jets, I guess? I don't know. Seth and his hunter is going to swing up here and engage that sniper that managed to kill me. Looks like the sniper's still shielded. Seth's going to unload. The rate of fire that he's firing there, I want to say he probably has the heavy cannons and making short work of that sniper. Jeez, can't talk today. Sometime later, we're in beta now, capturing the base here, and this is going to pretty much signify the death bell for the enemy here. We have almost all of the Reapers over here waiting to jump in. As I'm telling the team now, get healed and then all jump at once. That poor frigate jumping in, trying. I guess he was not prepared for all of us to be hanging out here. I have a great angle here, getting some shots behind that screen, picking up my 4th, maybe my 5th kill. I'm not sure. We have the gas power perk as well. We've managed to capture the gas station, and telling them wait for the hunter to get healed, and realized, oh wait, that's not the hunter. That's another Reaper. So yeah, I'm like, oh. So waiting for Explicit and his Reaper to get fully healed up, and then we're all gonna jump out at once and make short work of these enemies. But then again, we don't really know how many of them are there. There is one enemy capturing our base in Alpha, so we'll have to see what happens as we get ready to jump here. And yeah, this looks like there's 3 enemies here. We're already, me and Explicit, concentrating firepower on Timber Swordsman and his flagship. Just look at that health bar go down. That dude did not have a chance. We got what's his name? Shade 007 back there. Deployed my shrouds a little early. Not sure why I did that. But missile salvos going off on Shroud. His point defenses must be up as well. Doesn't look like any of those missiles did any damage. Missiles coming in now on Explicit. His point defenses negating those. He is shielded, but against the might of 2 Reapers, there is really nothing that he can do. Picking up another kill now as I swing this thing around to starboard, and gonna head in here to the base and start capturing. And there ain't a damn thing that the enemy can really do about it against so much firepower from 3 Reapers at once. And we were actually working together. For the most part, we were using the chat down there to coordinate our attacks, and we were backing each other up without having to be told, just relying on visuals. And it was a really good outing, as we pretty much just raffle stomped this team in about 20 minutes, I think. It took us to achieve victory here. Good game, guys. Reaper squad for the win. Yeah, some clown, Explicit, Blind, and myself, all in Reapers. Seth and his Hunter versus Kairos in the frigate, Foxer in the infiltrator, Thor in the corvette, Timber Swordsman in the flagship, and Shade 007 in that sniper. Hats off to all of you guys for providing me with such a very entertaining battle to bring up on my YouTube channel here, and really doing the Reaper justice. So let's take a look at the post-game stats here, because I'm curious to see how many kills I actually got. 7 kills, 4 deaths, 2 assists, and 5 captures. Not bad. Not bad at all. Second and third place, I guess we'll go to Foxer and the Infiltrator, and Explicit and his Reaper, bringing up 5 kills, 2 deaths apiece. Good job, guys. Hats off to all of you. Thank you so much. And as always, like the video if you liked it, comment if you got a comment or a question for me, share with a friend, all that jazz. I'll see you when I see you. Take care.